Why not? After all, we share the same blood. I'll just use more of yours to undo Daddy's little spell.
So, you want a piece of me, literally? Okay, bro. Come and get it, if you can.
So why was Vergil so important to the Devil May Cry series? Seeing the overall popularity for this character is great to see, especially with the new Devil May Cry 5 just around the corner, where many DMC fans out there are speculating that he may be the hooded figure who cut off Nero's arm, or we've seen the theories of him being Urizen and seeing how he relates to the mysterious V. All of this will be revealed when the game is released, but before then, let's break down this overall character and see how he helped shape the Devil May Cry series as a whole, and how he helped it become so popular in the gaming industry. Anyways, what is up you guys, this is Hey DeVuH, and in this video we're going to be covering how Vergil helped shape the DMC series, from his heated rivalry with Dante that helped him become the legendary devil hunter that he's known today, to his blood relations to Nero, and the connection with the Devil Bringer and the Yamato. Alright, so starting off, let's go back in time and cover our first mention of Vergil, which was in Devil May Cry 1, where the mysterious Trish breaks into Dante's Devil May Cry shop, informing him of the uprise of the Prince of Darkness himself, Mundus.
20 years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus?
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island.
At the same time, giving us an exposition that reveals,
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante.
with this quick snippet of information, the seed that would start this Vergil fandom has started, which made us players question who is this brother that Dante lost to evil, how did it happen, and why? Because here in Devil May Cry 1, we find out that Vergil has been corrupted by the Prince of Darkness himself, becoming a puppet to Mundus, and now is known as Nelo Angelo. The Dark Knight who Dante encounters several times throughout the game, seeing him go toe-to-toe with our protagonist, showcasing a very similar style of combat against us, even to the way he taunts our characters. But it's all revealed by the third fight that Nelo Angelo was indeed Vergil, after removing his helmet, showcasing himself in a corrupted form. Where we see him in DMC 1 for the last time, going out in a blast of blue flames, leaving the second half of his amulet to Dante.
Vergil, Dante, happy birthday.
Wow! I want chocolate! No, I want chocolate!
But after we get the revelation that we just defeated Vergil, we still had to ask as to how he was corrupted by Mundus and why he sided with evil, unlike Dante, which I personally loved when playing DMC 1, because fighting Vergil in his Nelo Angelo form 3 times in the game was a great highlight. Seeing a foe who can attack in a similar manner to Dante, and have the cockiness and swagger that made him my favorite boss fight in this game, which overall helped this title become so memorable. But this of course would be the setup to Vergil's major role in Devil May Cry 3, the prequel to DMC 1, where we see Dante go up against his brother before his corruption into Nelo Angelo, which also shows Vergil's importance to Dante's development as a character, and how he influences many plot lines from here on out throughout the Devil May Cry series, which we can start off with his overall character development and design, as we needed to have an antagonist who not only can stand up against Dante's superhuman abilities, but who can also differentiate himself that was as cool as the Devil Hunter himself, but in his own twist, which we got the perfect rival for our protagonist when we see Vergil, who is the complete opposite of Dante, where he's cool, calm, and collected, a person who speaks in precision, always calculating his next move, not wasting any time, and is to the point with his intentions.
Of course, he's taking good care of it. After all, it is the only memento left from the mother you both lost.
But he has no idea of its true power.
compared to Dante, who is his brash and cocky protagonist who doesn't take anything too seriously, who enjoys his demonic given powers to hunt down the many demons that presents itself throughout the DMC series.
Don't bet on it.
But as we move on in Devil May Cry 3, it's soon apparent the conflict between the Sons of Sparta, seeing two different points of view when it comes to following their demonic heritage, with one who lusts for power, going to any lengths to acquire it, while the other lacks his passion for strength, but instead uses his powers to help others in his own stylish way. But we quickly see Vergil's ideals and reasons as to why he wants to acquire more strength, which is shown in this clip.
Might controls everything, and without strength, you cannot protect anything, let alone yourself.
Where we Devil May Cry fans have speculated that this stems from his mother's death, lacking the power to save her from the demonic hordes that took her life when they were younger, manifesting itself now in Vergil, making him sought after power, regardless if it means killing his own brother. But this is where we see him help Dante develop as a character throughout DMC3, because at the start of the game, Dante had no care in the world when it came to Sparta and his legacy.
Father? I don't have a father. I just don't like you. That's all.
But as we progress through the game, we quickly see the sibling rivalry has caused Dante to take a deeper look into himself and see the importance of Sparta's intention of keeping the world safe and giving the brothers their keepsake swords so that in one day they can take the mantle of following their father's footsteps, which happens with Dante by the end of the game, where we see the two brothers set aside their differences and face off against Arkham, who has taken the legendary sword Sparta for his own evil intentions, as we watch Dante and Vergil work together to retrieve back their father's sword and their mother's amulet, seeing the potential what could have been if they had only got along and worked together through their differences.
Jackpot.
But this was short-lived when we see their exposition before their final fight, seeing Dante grow into this person who sees the significance of having the blood of Sparta flow through their veins.
We are the sons of Sparta. Within each of us flows his blood. But more importantly, his soul!
Showing a dedication to his father's will, whilst with Vergil, he still appears to follow through with his intentions of obtaining power at any means necessary, which this leads to their epic clash in the demon world, showing Vergil as the ultimate antagonist to Dante's beliefs, while at the same time showcasing what a son of Sparta could be capable of if fallen to the side of evil.
I need more power.
But by the end of their battle, we get to see their last clash as we watch these two run towards each other, trying to deal the final blow. So after being wounded, we see Vergil show some pride in regards to his father's heritage, stating that,
No one can have this, Dante. It's mine. It belongs to a son of Sparta.
but as we watch Vergil inch his way towards the waterfall, we see Dante quickly rush to his brother's aid, but is soon stopped by Vergil, as we watch our once most heated rival fall into the abyss, taking in the moment that Dante is now without family once more.
Was our father's home.
seeing our favorite devil hunter make his way out of the demonic tower, where he meets Lady again, where we get a quick glimpse of Dante's feelings of loss, showing that even with their irreconcilable differences, that Dante still cares very much for Vergil, shedding a tear for his fallen brother, which in the end helps coin the infamous title Devil May Cry.
Maybe somewhere out there even a devil may cry when he loses a loved one. Don't you think?
Maybe.
But soon after the events of Devil May Cry 3, we see Dante almost change with the way he handles himself, as he enjoys the moment of opening up his shop, but still keeps the glove that Vergil cut, almost as a memento for Dante to remember him by, which makes us players enjoy both these characters' progression to this point of their lives, seeing the significance of the heritage of the Sparta bloodline within them, but following two different paths, which leads to Dante becoming the person who he is today.
Now I can start my business.
Oh, speaking of a kind devil, he finally decided on a name for his shop. It took him quite a while to pick one. Wanna know the name? Devil May Cry.
Compared to Vergil, who we see fallen into the demon world, where he looks into the sky, again mentioning his pride of his father's accomplishments, stating that,
It'll be fun to fight with the Prince of Darkness. If my father did it, I should be able to do it too.
as we see him rush towards Mundus, as we players know the ill fate of his corruption into Nelo Angelo, leading into Devil May Cry 1. But so far, Vergil's significance has yet to be completely finished, as we move on to Devil May Cry 4, which happens a couple of years after Dante has defeated Mundus, where we see the young and up-and-coming Nero with his mysterious devil bringer, where we Devil May Cry fans were given some subtle hints to Nero's and Vergil's connection with each other, possibly shown with their final trailer in 2007. I remember being so hyped with this game, especially after seeing Nero in his devil trigger form, and stating, which was a reference to Vergil's lust for power, as we see even in this time in the Devil May Cry series that he still has so much significance to their overall story. But overall, some of the best moments in Devil May Cry 4 would have been the subtle hints to Vergil, which happens after Dante and Nero fought for the second time, as we watch Nero defeated and we see Dante let him keep the Yamato after becoming cool and calm, which is one of the main features of Vergil's personality.
And keep it. Now that you're calm and cool, get going.
To the way Dante entrusted the Yamato to Nero by the end of the game, seeing how this could possibly be Vergil's son and that the Yamato should rightfully be bestowed to him.
Keep it.
What? I thought this meant a lot to you.
That's the only kind of gift worth giving. I want to entrust it to you, so I am. What you do from here is your call.
Hey Dante, will we meet again?
But with Devil May Cry 5 coming out in a couple of days, it'd be interesting to see our questions answered, finally revealing where Vergil's been and what his connection is to Nero, and the many other plot points in the game that we've been waiting to see, especially after watching that final trailer, where we get a quick snippet of the Dark Slayer himself. Anyways, what do you guys think overall about Vergil, and what are you guys excited to see in Devil May Cry 5? Please let me know in the comments section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinion on it. Also, if you guys enjoyed the content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you guys can be alerted when I upload my next video. Anyways, as always, you guys have a great rest of your day, and this is Hey DeVuH signing out.